Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 2017 BMW 540i xDrive sedan. It's a single owner, clean title, clean Carfax car. We can finance it through Cuttle. We can put an extended warranty on it out until 100,000 miles, and we welcome trades. It's covered under the BMW factory warranty until July of next year. And we have, the nice thing about these cars is if they're currently covered under the factory warranty, it's very affordable to put an extended warranty on it. So you can ask us about that. We love cars that are built like this. This is an $80,000 MSRP, which is 10 grand over the average. It's got a ton of gear on it. It's really clean. It's a luxury line. It's got, you can see the tires and wheels are in good shape. So privacy glass, the windows have been tinted. It's got tons of gear on it. So if you're familiar with BMW, the 540 used to be a V8. And now the 540 is the 6 and the 550 is a V8. You can see the rear tire, no curb rash. So we've stayed away from V8s from BMW. They just historically have been a little more problematic than the 6-cylinder. BMW's always bread and butter engine has been the 6-cylinder. We've also not bought a lot of the 4-cylinders. We're not big fans of that. So you can see the paint and body are really clean. We've got a power trunk. You can see it's clean. There's nothing under there. So ironically, this does have a manual trunk on it, which I'm not sure I understand, but it is the case. So you can see the body and paint are clean. So I think the 5 Series is probably one of the best cars on the market for overall purpose. They're absolutely stunning highway cars. They get pretty good fuel economy. They're small enough, they move around town. The build quality is a little better than the 3 Series, or a lot better than the 3 Series, so you have a lot less road noise, a lot higher level of optional equipment and comfort. I think the 7 Series is a little big. So you can see by that bar across the headlight, that's a, this has got a lighting package on it, so that's a fully adaptive LED headlight. You can tell the dimple is part of the surround view camera system. So super nice. And then down below here, if you've got that, if you have something underneath the bumper there, between the bumper and the air dam there, that's adaptive cruise. So not a real common option on this car. You've got heads-up display. You can tell by the cutout here. And then the dimple here, you can see the camera, so that's a new position. Historically, they sat underneath the camera, so now they're on the side. It's a little easier to see. This is a comfort access car, so just grabbing the handle. Another thing you'll notice is they used to have the bars here. They've changed that and moved them to one position. So it used to be if the bars were here, you had to lock your car here and then unlock it here. By moving those to the inside of the handle, you can lock and unlock your car just with the same motion. So that was probably smart. So there you can see illuminated door sills. That was an optional upgrade. You can see stitched leather throughout the door panel. You do have sunshades in the back. Premium leather, super nice leather. You can see it's clean. Rear heated seats. And I think, yep, so it's a soft closed door. So if you, what's nice is once you get used to it, you don't have to close these all the way and they'll close themselves. So there's your door panel, Harman Kardon sound. So you've got the badging here. This still is an indication. It's funny, we have an 04 7 Series, and this was the indication for a massaging seat back then. That is still the case, so you've got a massaging seat. You've got blind spot, multi-contour seats, super nice seats. Another nice thing about this car, which is unusual, so if you've got a moon here next to the highway, that's a night vision option. That's a button. So it tells you you've got night vision. So I'll go through some of the gear with you real quick. So here's the window sticker. So the base price on this car was 58 grand when they got done. So $22,000 of optional equipment. Just to go over the list really quick. Napa leather, driver's assistance +2, cold weather package, driver's assistance package, driver's assistance plus, dynamic handling, which is fantastic on a 5 Series, luxury seating package, which is massaging ventilated seats, premium package, luxury package, space saver spare, which we don't have. I don't know why that's on there. Soft closed doors, Harman Kardon sound, individual black piano trim, night vision, remote control parking, Apple CarPlay, gesture control, and rear sunshades for a sticker of $80,600. So that is a nice MSRP for a 5 Series. Most of these are in the high 60s, low 70s probably. Most of them are in the high 60s. So you can see the passenger side door is clean. Passenger side seat is clean. The cutout for the heads up. So driver's lights, fog lights, parking lights, night vision. So if you hit that button, you're going to see an infrared sensor of everything that's in front of you. So it'll pick up dogs, it'll pick up cars that are warm, it'll pick up animals, anything. It's basically a heat detection system. So center console is clean. Auto hold, which will keep you on a hill while you move your hand from the, or you move your foot from the brake to the accelerator. Your camera system, be able to move through that. Parking system, so you can turn that on or off. Sport mode, comfort mode, Eco Pro, part of your adaptive drive, traction control, delete. You do have wireless charging system here, which is nice. Your iDrive system, your transmission setting. You do have heated and ventilated seats for both the driver and the passenger. Dual auto climate control. Turn that off. There's your safety system, so turning them all. If you go to individual and look at them, they're going to give you. So there's all your stuff. I mean, it's a ton of gear. It's great safety stuff. We like all that stuff. It does have adaptive cruise also. So iDrive's gotten a little more intuitive than it used to be. It's still helpful if you've had some experience with it in the past. If you haven't, it is better than it has been. It used to be just terrible. So they've come a long way in that. So you do have Bluetooth. So media and radio, that's just satellite. You've got music collection. You can play CDs or DVD. Communication is Bluetooth, so it is an enhanced Bluetooth. So you can get text messages. You can stream audio. You've got weather, your vehicle. So if you go in here, it's all your settings. If you go down, you can set up a driver profile. Vehicle status is where you're going to see your TPM system, your oil change, and then your general service. It'll tell you where your service is. So they had a lot of problems. We used to show the brake pad wear on the front and rear, and I don't know why, but they always defaulted to like 3,100 miles even when they weren't. So I think they've eliminated that just because it was never an accurate reading, and then it's hard to convince a customer that's not an accurate reading. So my guess is that's part of that being different. You do have digital owner's manual on this, which is not new but is nice. So you scroll through and select the picture where the number is, and then we'll scroll through your information there. Trying to think of anything else. Anything that's important anyways. So multi-function steering wheel. You do have a heated steering wheel, which is new. They've moved this around. It used to be on the steering column. Volume control, voice activation, Bluetooth in your mode. Over here, the fact you've got print on here and here and here is an indication you've got adaptive cruise. You do have paddle shifters also. You have an upshift and a downshift over here. The A on the wand for, well, this is actually a universal symbol, which is nice now, automatic high beam. There isn't very many things you're going to find universal in the European market. But if you hit that, if you put your headlights have to be in the auto position, and then you hit that, and you're going to see an auto, or you're going to see a headlight with an A in it. It's the same on Rovers or BMWs or Mercedes. That means your high beams are going to come on and turn off automatically. The trick to that is, originally I was trying to get that to activate. If your headlights are in the auto position and they are not on, if they are off because it's too bright outside, you can't get the automatic high beam to activate. So just an FYI, so quit trying. Also, if you change your settings, what's nice about this is a digital dynamic cluster. So as you go from sport mode to comfort mode and then to eco mode, you're going to see and you're going to be provided different information. So the Sport Plus mode is nice, and then you have Individual Plus. So there's Individual, Sport, and then Sport Plus. So that's cool. BC is your onboard computer system, so that will change your display down in the bottom. Power folding mirrors, of course, heated mirrors, massaging seats. You do still have HomeLink, which actually, don't see home link here. I'm sure it's here, but I don't know where it's at. Anyways, and then in here, I don't know if I've got, maybe I don't have books for this. I've got 2 master keys, as I mentioned. Anyways, loaded with gear. We love BMWs built like this. It's the only way to buy them, in our opinion. I mean, if you're going to pay for it, you might as well, you know, get at least a minimum of equipment on there that's enjoyable driving. So we're super happy with this. Again, it's got a factory warranty until July of next year. It's very affordable to extend that coverage out until 100,000 miles, so we'd be glad to talk to you about that. If you have questions or would like more information beyond that, please feel free to contact us, and we can be reached at 503-227-2354. And thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.